This 1 Degree Outside video is sponsored by Fiesta Shows. Fiesta Shows is lighting up New England with classic carnival fun all summer long, and we don't want you to miss it. Sign up for their town-specific newsletter and grab your exclusive 1 Degree Outside ticket and ride discount at fiesta.1degreeoutside.com. Find out when the fun will be rolling into your neighborhood and save, all for being a part of the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network.
Hi everyone, Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. First and foremost, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, including my own and my father-in-law, and of course Matt as well. Hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. Here's what we're going to cover in this Sunday evening essentials. Onshore flow again on Monday, so that does mean the coastline will be coolest. We're nudging the temperature up just a little bit each day, though. We will turn very humid by Wednesday and Thursday. So those that are sensitive to it, it's going to get quite soupy. The humidity peaks on Thursday as well as the heat. Highs will top out in the low 90s in some of the hottest spots. And the severe thunderstorm threat on Thursday will come into play as well. We'll watch that closely in the days to come. But there is a cold front that will be approaching, and with the heat and humidity in place, that may spark some strong to severe thunderstorms Thursday afternoon and evening especially. This evening, though, fairly quiet, lot of clouds out there. Temperatures in the 60s, cooling back into the 50s overnight. There may be a little bit of patchy haze still out there and smoke, and a little bit of patchy fog. An isolated shower can't be ruled out as well. Most of us drop back into the 50s, but you do notice a couple 40s on the map here in far northern New Hampshire and the Crown of Maine overnight tonight as well. Where's the greatest chance of a shower? Well, we've had a couple out there in Vermont. These will stretch east towards central New Hampshire, Lakes region, western Maine. Again, it's an isolated or spotty shower or two. And then there may be one or two that come in off the ocean overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. But notice there's not a bunch of green on the map. Clouds will also be variable. Low clouds, patchy fog at the coastline, stretching through central New England, but there'll be some partial clearing through the interior. Temperatures do rise into the 70s tomorrow, 60s at the coast, maybe 70 degrees, with a couple of showers through the interior. That's where the risk is greatest tomorrow, but it shouldn't ruin outdoor plans. They'll be fairly light and fairly isolated as they come on by. You can track them all, of course, with our app, the Interactive Radar, sponsored by CrackX. Right on there. Our app is free in the App Store and Google Play. High temperatures tomorrow, again, 60s at the coast with that onshore wind, not overly strong. And kind of like today, I do think we start overcast in the morning, but some drier air coming in may try to break apart the clouds, erode them a little bit, give way to some sunshine. We're warmest through the interior where temperatures do rise into the mid to upper 70s. All right, predicted radar and clouds for the rest of the week so you can make your plans. It's not a totally dry next few days, but there's not much in the way of precipitation. Again, our Monday features an isolated shower. Tuesday should feature a couple of showers later in the day. That's as a batch of rain comes out of upstate New York. So by Tuesday evening and night, we may get into a shower or even a downpour. Wednesday's the same thing. I don't think it's raining the whole day, but with the surge of humidity coming in, that's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and that may spark some scattered showers and even a few downpours. Here's the map on Thursday. It's all about the heat and humidity. It's going to be up near 70, the dew point. So that is, Florida type humidity. You're going to feel the difference on Thursday. Highs go 85 to 90 for many spots. There'll be a little relief along the south coast, and there's the scattered showers and thunderstorms that fire up. Depending on the timing of this cold front, that will spark some action during the afternoon and evening, and that's what we'll have to watch closely for some lightning, for some brief gusty wind, for the potential for some rotation in some of the storms. So we'll keep you posted on that. Last week of school or last days of school for some kiddos this week. If it is, happy last few days. I know our middle child has their last day tomorrow, and we're talking about temperatures in the 70s. Same for Tuesday. If your kid does continue to have school this week, Wednesday is a humid and a hot day with temperatures that are going to be rising well into the 80s. Again, the heat peaks on Thursday. So here's some of the numbers. 70s for highs on Tuesday. The humidity still in check because we still have a little bit of that onshore wind. It shifts out of the south on Wednesday, and despite the fact that we'll have clouds and some showers around, we climb into the 80s because that humidity goes up. So you're going to feel the difference on Wednesday. The dew points climb into the mid to upper 60s in many areas. So that's when it gets to that real sticky range. Look at these highs on Thursday. Upper 80s, lower 90s. Some of these numbers may be a little bit conservative too. Somewhere like the Merrimack Valley or the Route 2 corridor, southern New Hampshire, I think we may hit 90 plus. You did notice along the south coast, there's some relief with that wind that's coming in from the southwest. Predicted dew point, so the measure of the amount of moisture is up around 70, and that's when it gets really sticky, that kind of oppressive humidity. By Friday, we're not as hot and we're not as humid. That cold front comes in, sparks some thunderstorms, and that will bring in some drier air. The one thing we'll keep an eye on Friday is that with that front coming in, and depending on the timing, there may still be a couple of thunderstorms around. So we'll keep you posted on that as well. And I don't want to jinx it, but next weekend looks like it may be dry, at least on Saturday. We'll keep you posted. Shop our merchandise. A reminder, we've got hoodies, t-shirts, hats, even some gift cards on there as well. It's all at swag.onedegreeoutside.com. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you with more weather tomorrow morning.